Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Andrea Cavallaro. I'm a professor at EPFL, the École polytechnique fédérale de Lausanne, and I teach AI, in particular deep learning, across all the master programs we offer here at EPFL. I also do research around AI, in particular multi-modal intelligence, meaning that we are processing information coming from different data sources, visual, audio, text, and others, to try and make decisions using systems that are either autonomous or are interacting with humans or with other learning systems.
Who are your DCs and what do they do?
Well, I coordinate a couple of DCs here in Switzerland. They are two DCs working on the technical aspects of the work. The first DC is Chun Lo. He's working on personas for aligned AI companions, which is a bit of jargon, meaning that we are trying to characterize what type of dialogue we should have between a human and an artificial agent. The second PhD student I'm supervising here in Switzerland is Yun Chen Tong. He's working on the robustness of the alignment and the explainability. So the idea is to ensure that what we will be doing with this project, alignAI, will be robust to variations in the conditions of the interaction. So we have been working quite a lot to characterize the robustness of these systems. So these are the two DC doctoral candidates who are at the moment here in Switzerland. But I'm also collaborating with a couple of PhD students in this program who are there with you in Munich. They are Julia Lee. She's a social scientist. And she's working on identifying the core values that then will feed the technology in the AI that we will define companion for. And I'm interacting with her on a monthly basis. We have very interesting discussions. So she's not a technologist like we are here in Switzerland. And we are complementing very nicely the research we are doing for the alignAI program. The second person I'm interacting quite a bit with there in Munich is Gotche Shahin. She's a developmental psychologist, and she's working with children, trying to understand what is the difference between their stated preferences when they're interacting with AI versus what is revealed instead through the methodology that she's using together with her supervisor. So it's a very exciting mix of expertise, and that's, I think, what is particularly interesting with this program.
What motivated you to become involved with the alignAI project?
Well, as probably all of us are experiencing AI every day, I'm sure that you had a chat with one of the models that are available today. I did, for sure, and I'm sure who's listening as well has done it today. So these AI tools, these large language models, these large visual language models are now available to society. And therefore, it is really important that we develop them in a way that they serve society. It's the first time that in our history we have this extension of our cognitive ability with tools that are so powerful. And therefore, it is important that through research, we understand what is the best way for these tools to be able to embed the values of the communities these tools are meant to serve.
What unique perspective or expertise does your group or institution bring to the alignAI network?
So we are primarily a technical group. We have expertise in designing, refining, evaluating machine learning algorithms. And we are providing this expertise to the alignAI network, in addition to the ability and the desire to work across disciplines. Over the past 20 years, we work quite a lot at the intersection between technology and society, between technology and ethics. And therefore, we have developed an appreciation of the value that is brought by different perspective in a technical problem. And in this case, we are very much interested in intersecting research with real-world problems. And for this, we need the expertise of disciplines like social sciences, developmental psychology, but also philosophy, And these are all expertise we can benefit from in the alignAI network. And we are bringing in our technical expertise, and we do hope to benefit from this fruitful interaction and be able to instill LLMs, VLMs, with the values and preferences of the humans who are using them.
What do you think is most important when supervising PhD researchers working on such complex interdisciplinary topics?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So it's the key to find the right framework in which people coming from different disciplines and therefore having different views on the problem, different vocabularies, different expectations on what research is, to understand each other viewpoints, to respect those, and to try and build something joint together. So the first element that I think is fundamental is the ability to set aside time to discuss and to develop a common vocabulary. Sometimes people from different disciplines will use the same word to signify different meaning, different concepts. And we need to have time to detect this because it's not written anywhere, right? So we need to have time, perhaps using a practical problem, in this case would be the use cases, to understand what a certain concept means in one discipline and in the other, and then try to build on top of this. In order for this to work, all participants need to be very curious about the other disciplines. Otherwise, sooner or later, there will be a stopping factor, finishing up a thesis, finishing up a paper, some other things coming up. And this will be the first, let's say, type of collaboration that will be dropped because the gains are not immediate. They will take some time to build up. And that's why having 17 doctoral candidates and having the time for this doctoral candidate to spend time in the other institution is an extremely valuable opportunity, both for the candidates, because they will learn from other disciplines, and also for the quality of the research, because then we will be able to transfer this common knowledge and methodology defined by the interaction into the LLMs. We want to make sure that are respecting human values and user preferences.
How do you envision the use cases, be it education, mental health, news, contributing to practical outcomes?
Yes, the four doctoral candidates I mentioned earlier are all so-called horizontal candidates, meaning that they are working across use cases. So we are creating part of the basis for this project to be able then to optimize the various tools for the specific use cases. So we are in principle agnostic of the specific use cases, but we are benefiting quite a lot of the knowledge-specific applications, and we are about to validate these works in some of the use cases. In particular, we are now recording this interview before the end of the first year of the doctoral candidate, so we're at the very, very beginning of the project. We have completed some work, both with Zen and Yunchen, around the robustness of LLMs, so that we can ensure, once we have aligned them to human values and user preferences, that alignment remain robust. And this is a very important feature for any of the three use cases of this project.
What kind of impact do you hope your work will have in the future?
Well, our desire is for the outcome of the work we are undertaking and we will be undertaking with alignAI is to improve the quality of the interaction between humans and machines. So we want to ensure that there are no unintended consequences when we have users interacting with LLMs, visual language models, robotic platforms, right? So an extensions of what we are doing could be considered for assistive robotics, for example. And we want to ensure that once we have long dialogues within this pair, the human and the automated tools, those dialogues are improving the quality of life, are providing a service for human. And that's why the core of this project is about identifying values. The values are not the same across different people, they're not the same across different community of people, and therefore identifying these values and having the systems being able to embed those values in the way they behave with humans is extremely important. And we hope that with this project, we will set the foundations for LLMs and any future technology that will be executing the same function will be able to support human flourishing and quality of life.
Thank you. Thank you for these insights and thank you for your time.
Thank you.